From the 5th to the 10th of May 2024, in response to the Kiev regime's attempts to damage objects of Russian power infrastructure and defense industry enterprises of the armed forces of the Russian Federation, 27 group strikes by long-range, high-precision sea and air-based weaponry, including the Kinzhal aero-ballistic hypersonic missiles and unmanned aerial vehicles, were delivered, as a result of which Ukrainian power infrastructure, military-industrial enterprises and railroad infrastructure were wiped out. In addition, strikes were delivered at air defense weaponry, POL bases, uncrewed surface vehicles and unmanned aerial vehicles production and maintenance workshops, temporary deployment areas of Ukrainian nationalist formations and foreign mercenaries, as well as Ukrainian manpower and hardware clusters on railroad loading stations. Units of the Zapad group of forces liberated Kotlerovka and Kislovka in Kharkov region, as well as inflicted losses on units of 9 Ukrainian brigades near Stelmachovka, Novoselovskoye in Lugansk People's Republic, Novosadovoye in Donetsk People's Republic, and Sinkovka in Kharkov region. 14 counter-attacks launched by assault detachments of 3 Ukrainian brigades and 1 Ukrainian National Guard brigade were repelled near Krakhmalnoye in Kharkov region, Chervonaya Dibrova in Lugansk People's Republic, and Grigorovka in Donetsk People's Republic. The Ukrainian losses amounted to up to 1,015 Ukrainian troops, 3 tanks, including 2 German-made Leopard tanks, 5 armored fighting vehicles, including 1 US-made M113 armored personnel carrier, 5 motor vehicles, and 23 field artillery howitzers, including 5 Western-made samples. 1 US-made AN-TPQ-36 counter-battery warfare station was also destroyed. During active combat operations, units of the EU group of forces continued to advance to the depths of the enemy defenses. Losses were inflicted on manpower and hardware of 2 Ukrainian assault brigades, 8 mechanized brigades, 3 territorial defense brigades near Spornoye, Andreevka, Yelizavetovka, Kurdyumovka, Pobeda, and Grigorovka in Donetsk People's Republic. 1 counter-attack launched by assault detachments of 1 Ukrainian mechanized brigade was repelled near Krasnoye in Donetsk People's Republic. The Ukrainian losses amounted to more than 1,985 Ukrainian troops, 3 tanks, 6 armored fighting vehicles, including 1 US-made M113 armored personnel carrier, 26 motor vehicles, 35 field artillery howitzers, including 13 supplied to Ukraine by Western countries. In addition, the US-made AN-TPQ-50 and AN-TPQ-36 counter-battery warfare stations, as well as 3 field ammunition depots were wiped out. Units of the Center Group of Forces liberated Novokalinovo in Donetsk People's Republic, inflicted losses on units of 12 Ukrainian brigades, and repelled 48 enemy counterattacks near Semenovka, Solovyovo, Ocheretino, and Netailovo in Donetsk People's Republic. The Ukrainian losses amounted to more than 2,360 Ukrainian troops, 4 tanks, including 1 German-made Leopard tank, and 2 US-made Abrams tanks, 16 armored fighting vehicles, including 2 US-made Bradley infantry fighting vehicles and 1 German-made Marder infantry fighting vehicle, 30 field artillery howitzers, and 1 Czech-made Vampire MLRS. Units of the Vostok group of forces improved the tactical situation and inflicted losses on 2 Ukrainian mechanized brigades and 2 territorial defense brigades near Urozhainoye, Staromayorskoye, Vodinoye, and Prochistovka of Donetsk People's Republic. The Ukrainian losses amounted to up to 860 Ukrainian troops, 7 tanks, 8 armored fighting vehicles, 19 motor vehicles, and 17 field artillery howitzers. Units of the Dnieper group of forces inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of 3 Ukrainian brigades, as well as Marines Brigade, Territorial Defense Brigade, and Ukrainian National Guard Brigade near Zolotaya Balka, Tokaryovka, Ivanovka, Mikhailovka, Stepnoye in Kherson region, and Pavlovka in Zaporozhye region. 1 counter-attack launched by an assault detachment of the Ukrainian 118th Mechanized Brigade was repelled north of Robotino in Zaporozhye region. The Ukrainian losses amounted to up to 240 Ukrainian troops, 9 motor vehicles, 20 field artillery howitzers, including 11 US-made M777 howitzers, missile troops and artillery, as well as unmanned aerial vehicles of the Russian groups of forces, wiped out 1 Western-made missile weaponry depot near Odessa, 1 S-300 surface-to-air missile system radar station, and 1 P-19 detection and tracking radar station for detection and tracking of aerial targets. In addition, one fuel depot of the Ukrainian Joint Logistics Center was destroyed. Aviation and air defense units shot down one Su-27 aircraft of the Ukrainian Air Forces, 3 US-made Attack-MS operational tactical missiles, 17 French-made Hammer and US-made JDAM guided aerial bombs, 30 JLSDB, HIMARS, Uragan and Vampire MLRS projectiles, as well as 163 unmanned aerial vehicles. Over the past week, 13 Ukrainian servicemen surrendered on the line of contact. In total, 594 airplanes, 270 helicopters, 23,905 unmanned aerial vehicles, 512 air defense missile systems, 15,934 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,282 combat vehicles equipped with MRLS, 9,437 field artillery cannons and motors, as well as 21,570 units of special military equipment have been destroyed during the special military operation.